Alright guys, this is Smango from Full Tech Podcast, and today we're talking about the importance of backing up your data. It is very, very important that you back up your data. This is an external hard drive I use here at the house, or just transferring data over stuff. This is not my most important data, but I just want to talk about that. You definitely want, let me get this mic closer to me since I'm on this. You definitely want a good backup somewhere. 100% you want a good backup. I don't care if it's an external drive like this. I don't care if it's iCloud, Google, OneDrive. I don't care. You gotta have something. And I'm gonna talk about the importance of that. It's what kind of data should you back up? It's data that you know 100% you cannot create again. That's the most important data. Now, if it's a video game, something like that, you don't have to back that stuff up. You can download that a million times over. If it's a movie, unless it's a home movie. A home movie, say you got your children's birthday or something you want to create, this stuff you never get back again. Because if that stuff's deleted, guess what? Your two or 3 year old, they don't turn 2 or 3 year old again. That was it. So, photos, videos like that. Movies, that's whatever. People back up movies, obviously, but you don't have to do that. Other data you should back up, 100% photos. I think I said that. Stuff you can't create again. So let's take a good example, like video game save files or something that you've worked months or hours on. Even photo editing or video editing is a big one. I back up my video editing all the time. Because there's something I've probably created or done on Photoshop or something that I've used some kind of font I'd never find again, and I run into this all the time. I'll create something and it'll be gone because I won't know what in the world I've done a year and a half ago. So that's why backups are important. You want to back up that stuff. So out in the field, you have all kinds of backups. You have Veeam backup. That's a big one. That's probably the biggest one I've ever seen is Veeam backup. You got auto exec backup. Seen that many times. You have worked at MSP. We use Datto backup. That was a lifesaver sometimes. And I just want to talk about the importance of backing up. If you ever go in the IT field, how important it is to back up people. Nothing against. I mess up. Everybody messes up. All right, IT field. I've deleted photos, videos I'll never get back ever again by accident. For the instance, I installed a Linux. This is when I was learning Linux. I installed a Linux distro, and I booted up, and it asked me which hard drive to delete, and I accidentally had my external hard drive plugged up, and it wiped out that hard drive. So that was the end of that hard drive. Wasn't no getting it back. And Linux, it really wipes stuff. It ain't like Windows. Windows is even getting a little harder to recover, I think, without some kind of specialty recovery tool. But this was literally back in the heyday. I installed a Linux distro trying to learn, and I thought I was just wiping this random computer hard drive that I didn't care about. Obviously, I was going to let it, format it, partition it, whatever. No, it partitioned my external hard drive with a bunch of family photos and stuff on there that I'll never get back. But lesson learned. That's why it's important to back up, save you from yourself. So, instance at, say you're working at a bank or something, and I used to run this all the time. Say there's a file or accounting or customer service. There's a network shared drive that somebody uses, like daily. So they use this network share folder, and they probably put photos, data, Word documents, Excel. It's untelling what they back up. Of course, your company program that you use, your big ERP system, you definitely want to back up that data. Your SQL database, that needs backed up 100% every day, incremental, daily, like hourly maybe, I don't know, in case you mess up. But back on the topic is people, they change data all the time, and say this Excel spreadsheet or something they've been working on for 20 years. I don't know. Companies last a long time, like banks. How long has a bank been around? How long has computers been around now? So they probably have an Excel spreadsheet or something that's been around for 30 years at this point. Yeah, but at least 20. They probably had an Excel spreadsheet back in when Word 97 was out. That's why whenever you see that Office 97 compatibility, that's why, because people's been using Word since 1997 at least. So you can imagine somebody accidentally deleting this file off the network. Sure, it's gone. Like they permanently deleted this thing, and for whatever reason they had to have access to it so they can edit it. So they got full access to this drive or this file. So that's the good thing about having a full backup. So you go on Dado, you can get on the Dado, go to that file, exact date it backed up, recover, put it back on the network share, you're good to go. You also have just Veeam backs up usually every night, every day too. You want to check those. Other weird backups I've seen throughout my years is one I worked at this place and we had flash drives that was backed up every day to a Linux server run nightly. There was 7 and over was 5 different flash drives this thing ran. It was kind of hilarious thinking about it, how because they would mess up too. Of course, it's a flash drive. It was the dumbest thing ever, but at least it worked. But it wasn't very reliable. Do you rely on a flash drive for anything? I don't. But at least it was something, and it come in handy quite a few times. But sometimes it wouldn't even work. So I don't know. That was something else those days. But just reminder that backing up your data is very important. I don't care if it's on an external hard drive. That's at least one thing. Back it up on that. Back it up to a server. I have a server I back up stuff on and share to all my computers here at the house. I have another big external drive that has like 10 terabytes, and that's just all personal stuff. Then I have my Google Drive. I back up photos and stuff too. So that's the important thing. You want to have backups. It's very important in the IT field. This drive's okay if you're looking for an external drive. I think it come from Walmart or something. I don't know. But Western Digital been around a long time, pretty reliable. I have had them go bad, very bad. Cheap Samsung ones. I had this red one. That was the one that went bad, and it had a lot of data on it too, but it's gone. But yeah, that's the importance of backing up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @the Smango. Check out fulltechpodcast.com.